अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अक्षर ब्रह्म योग। We are having a softer lane at our left hand side for the right brain functioning, and we have a discriminative lane for the left brain pit stop. Acts as a left brain pit stop. We have deliberated on different aspects of life, attributes of life, which are essential for our joyful living. In the wake of, in the understanding of Lord's philosophy, which is pertinent to all Arjunas and which is unique. Yes, it is unique. And he has chosen us to be his unique soldiers, subjectively and objectively, when we are acting in this objective world with our subjective B and I complex. We are all keen on developing that Samyak Drushti. One is Srushti of Ishvara, another is our own Srushti. And the divine marriage of our own Srushti and his Srushti is the world which we observe, is the world which we analyze, is the world which we justify, is the world which we accomplish, is the world which we witness as the only reality which is itself an illusory bit. There is Jnana Kosha, Karma Kosha, but there is no Bhakti Kosha. Bhakti is not an assimilation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threads together. No. Bhakti is my integrated virtue towards my beloved, who is omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. It is for me, it is not for others. It is exclusively for me and not for others, remember. When you do karma, it can be for others. When we have got these thoughts about we are developing something, doing something, and Vikas and Vishal and all this, but bhakti is not for this. It's only an expanse of your heart. Indefinitely. And this is where bhakti is supreme. This is where bhakti is predominant. This is where bhakti is unique. We have never seen Lord saying, I am blessing my karma yogi or I am blessing my yogi. But it is always a fact that he mentions, he talks about his devotees. Why? Why he's not talking to his karma yogis? Why he's not talking to his jnana yogis? He always say that he talks to his devotees. Entire Bhagavatam is the nectarine bliss of devotees and their beloved. Friends, we have seen how we need to worship eternal at all times the Lord of our chosen heart, the chosen Lord of our heart. Do not distinguish between Saguna and Nirguna. Do not enter into the fray of that. Do not enter into the fray that Karma Yoga is better than Dhyana Yoga or meditation is better than Bhakti Yoga. No, don't enter. Don't enter that fray. Spirituality sans, abhors comparison. Spirituality minus comparison is that joyful existence. The moment spirituality enters into the mode of comparison, it is poison. And the moment it is poisoned, it loses all its tentacles and just remains a blank nothingness. We don't want blank nothingness. You can get that through liquid spirituality also. We want nothingness in the awareness. Nothingness which is born out of our awareness. Yes. If you ask a drunkard, he will say, the world is, I am not of this world, and the world is not of me. But that is not the reality. The reality is in your wakeful consciousness, with your heightened awareness. You should be saying this. You should be witnessing this Turiya states. Then we saw, and I repeat for all of you, the stanza which we discussed last time. Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram Anoraniyam Samanusmaredya Sarvasya Dhataram Atintya Rupam Aditya Varnam Tamasapparastat. After mentioning Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mam Anusmara Yuddhacha, he is not saying Mam Anusmara or ghar mein baitho. No. Mam Anusmara Yuddhacha, within and without. Be an eternal fighter. Be a crusader. Be a warrior. Eternal warrior. Yes. And when you are on your journey to yourself, just do not bother about your beings and this and that, who is your closer mirror and this and that. These are all misnomers. Trust me, these are misnomers. इस संसार में आपका कोई नहीं है. लिख लो. Get established in this truth. जब तक आपका कोई है, तब तक आपका निवास स्थान है, और जब तक आपके मैं के लिए निवास स्थान है, हमारे आध्यात्मिक सारे प्रयास रेत पे खींची हुई लकीर. Yes, it's my conviction. It's our conviction. It's an established truth. It is the only reality in this relatively real world. Isn't it, friends? We have experienced, all of us have experienced it. But the experience is shredded. Experience is enveloped by Maya. And then we again say, my daughter, my son, my father, my grandfather, my mother. Nothing like it. You had never any mother, you don't have any relatives. Trust me, friends, you don't have any relatives. If at all you want to have a kind of relationship, since you are in the midst of this relatively real world, establish it with God. He is my wife. He is my son. He is my daughter. He is my father. He is my grandfather. Yes, He alone exists. The only truth. Nothing else, no one else. Yes, you might say, sir, on Tuesdays, we have all beautiful softer lanes of Bhakti Yoga. And on Saturdays, we have the harsh. No, they are not harsh. They are the truthful realities and statements having the truth value in the logical parlance as true. Those who are students of mathematics and advanced sciences and maybe advanced commerce, they know this. There is something called logic. And there is a truth value for that. Suppose I say, my name is Atmanand. You say, no, he is Mr. Atul Soman. He is not Atmanand. So the truth value of the statement that I am Atmanand is false. But if I say, today is Saturday, the 12th, whatever, June, and we had a sunny day today, this afternoon, we can say the truth value of this statement is true. Remember, rewind, remind, reiterate, reassure, replenish, rejuvenate, resurrect. This truth for yourself, within yourself, all the time. But sir, how do you say so? 40 years of long relationship by my husband or wife. Yes, 40 years of myth, 40 years of illusory existence, 40 years of caressing the mirage. But isn't it too harsh, sir? No. The truth is neither harsh nor soft. It is what it is. Yes, it is what it is. So friends, do not forget. Do not forget these attempts of ours, which are very positively telling us about this truth. And Bhakti Yoga, in the 8th chapter, Lord Krishna is hammering, impounding missiles on Arjuna's shattered intellect to goad him towards the genesis, towards the fabric, towards the nucleus, towards the very core of Bhakti Yoga. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana pari upasate. It's not very easy to apprehend this concept. Trust. We say Bhagavan is Sarve Sarva, but we do not act accordingly. I have some breathing problem today. Friends, at the body level, relax. So I might have some pranayams in between because everything is in totality. So kindly excuse me if I do so. Why should I beg for excuses? It's a part of reality. So friends, I was telling you, don't get lost in the logic. Where there is logic, there is no love. And where there is love, there is no logic. What logic do you find in so many illogical things of this world. A stranger loves you from the core of his heart. You all are showing so much of, that is what I expressed before this discourse today. It's not a discourse, friends. I'm sorry. It's an expression. And I get overwhelmed. मैं गदगद होता हूं. कौन कहां से है, कौन किसका है, किसका नाम क्या है, कोई किसी को नहीं जानता है, लेकिन हम एक दूसरे के प्रति इस तरह से संबद्ध है, इस तरह से जुड़े हुए हैं, especially on the days of our expression. It's a spontaneity of Lord which takes you to the heaven of joyful tears. Trust me. You won't find your uncles and aunties and your close ones giving you so much of love as Bhagavad Gita is becoming your via media to share this divine love. Keep it up. No less, no more. There is no quantification. It's absolute. It's vast. It's eternal. It's expansive. Isn't it? Am I not sharing the truth? What is it that which binds you to this 1 hour goody expression? Don't define it. Just float in that ecstasy. Just float in that ecstasy. My subjective experience. So don't get lost in the logic. Don't answer questions with what is that your master is telling you? Who is he? What is his qualification? Why on Tuesdays and Thursdays or on Saturdays? All these rubbish questions. He said, just we are afloat on the nectarine ocean of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the Lord's eternal joyful song for all of us to live this life, to live this relative existence in a way He actually desires. So don't get lost in the logic, only love. Don't ask a question before or after that LOVE. It is divine. Do not define it. Today morning, I was seeing from the corners of my window where God has kept me. Beautiful flowers blossoming. And 2-3 chakras, in their right estimate, were plucking those flowers off for their personalized God in their personalized shrine. I got a spontaneous thought. Yes, I said thought. I don't know the divinity of it. That why can't we have our Lord sitting and standing there in front of, at the back of that blossom tree, so that we have a permanent garland for him, instead plucking the flowers off. When you pluck off, isn't it an intervention in the natural course of this creation? Friends, I was in tears. Who has discovered this kind of devotion? I'm not demeaning. I'm not alleging the kind of bhakti which some of my colleagues are showing me. But I am very sure that this could be our logic, that instead of plucking those flowers and bringing in our shrine and doing puja, why can't we have our Lord, who we say that He is omnipresent, stand at the back of this flowering blossom and see that He is being adored with the beautiful plaquage, beautiful, the crown of that flower. Yes, those flowers. Yes. So shift your consciousness from an individualized center to an institutional center, and from an institutional center to the global center, and from the global center to this vast amphitheater. We are just a part of it, floating on it, waves, wavelets, whatever you want to say. That is what Bhakti Yoga demands from us. That is what Lord Krishna demands from us. And that is why I say, where there is logic, there is no love, and where there is love, there is no logic. Forget all our names and friends. No, who is Shikalji and Pritimaji and Sumbaji and all these are all names and forms. Nothing else. We just, okay, we have to address them. So dress well and address well. This is the philosophy. What is my dressing? Smile. And what is my dress? Karuna. किरदार है क्या चीज, खबर हो तो सही. किरदार है क्या चीज, खबर हो तो सही. इस राज से हम सब बशर हो तो सही. दुनिया से बुराई का तसब्बुर मिट जाए. दुनिया से बुराई का तसब्बुर मिट जाए. ऐबों में मगर, करुणा में मगर अपनी नजर हो तो सही. दोस्तों, बस अंदर से करुणा होनी है और बाहर से मेरा स्मित हास्य. I should be joyful to others. That is all. World is not interested in your problems, friends. Believe me. It's my high-toned, high-tuned, subjective, long-term experience. World is not interested in your problems. What is my responsibility then? Let's not discuss your situation time and again. It's a resistance to the flow of your nectarine bhakti. What else I can do there? Sukha devala magave, dukha devala. Then we can say God is my only friend, which my Guruji, my Bhagavan always mentioned about. God is your true friend. Only, he used the word only. What it means when it comes from the avatar or when it comes from our cherished Guru. Only, he said, that means all else is false. कई बार दोस्त मुझे फोन करते हैं, सर 30 साल की हमारी दोस्ती थी, लेकिन आज उन्होंने अपना रंग दिखा दिया. मैंने कहा रंग पहले से था. आज वो रंग प्रकाशित हो गया. आज वो रंग मुखरित हो गया. आज वो रंग उद्घाटित हो गया. आज वो रंग घोषित हो गया. Good is always good. Again and again I am telling, this body is telling, we are all discussing that good is only good. You cannot say he's 90% good. If even a stigma of bad, he is bad. And if even so, good is only good. That is Satyam Shivam Sundaram. You cannot say 80% Satyam, 50% Shivam, 30% Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Absolute. No blemish, no tarnish, even an iota of stigma. No. I hope we are going along together. We are pointing at Ananya Sinta, Ananya. No one else. Nothing else. And this is what is called in Bhagavatam is Apratihata. The one which is not shaken up and down. My Guruji, my Bhagavan, I always mention, I say my first person singular because yes, it's an individual. And my relatives used to say, because I did not inherit it, the God consciousness from anybody. And I hope it's the same case with you. That if your father worships X and you start worshipping X, it is called inheritance. You are inheriting the worship. I'm not commenting on it. I'm not judgmental. But if you have your conviction and experiences supporting your views and supporting your adorations, who else matters, friends? Used to tell, my relatives used to tell, what is this? He's a conjurer, he's a magician, he's this and that. And I said, yes, if he's a magician, I want myself to be a magician. That's it. That is it. That is all. Have that firm faith. That is the first thing. Kavim Puranam Anushastra. Sarvagya. Kavim is Sarvagya. जहां न पहुंचे रवि वहां पहुंचे. लास्ट टाइम मैंने कहा था सर्वज्ञ, उसका मतलब है सर्वज्ञ. And Anushasitaram, he is only controlling. I hope you're getting my point quite quickly and quite aptly. And don't misapprehend God. Misapprehension of reality is a non-apprehension of it. गैर समजूत is समज नसण्याचा सबब. समज नसली की गैरसमजूत होते. Isn't it? So misapprehension of reality is the very non-apprehension of it. I hope we are all enjoying this truth. We are floating in ecstasy. Let's not be eccentric. Let us be ecstatic. To be eccentric is vikshipt. It is the function of mind. And to be ecstatic is beyond BMI complex. It is spiritual. And it is the summum bonum of Bhakti Yoga. You say, hey, we say it in Western all the, hey John, how are you? They are ecstatic in those moments. I have always discussed with the Westerners when I was there physically. And I found that they really enjoy moment to moment. We are all bothered, and that is why the progress, even my Guruji told, the progress is at a fast. Those who tread the spiritual path, they progress it at a faster level because of their one point. They're ecstatic. We even meet, you say, how are you? There is a lot of pain in my knees. We meet, friends, meet up to share our pains only. We never say, hey, how are you? Yes, it is a part of your Bhakti Yoga. Don't worry. He may not be knowing your verses. Satatam kirtayanto mam. He is not Sanskrit scholar. He is not Arabic scholar. But he is living those moments which have been shared by Lord Krishna to us. That is why we say, never categorize, never define, never discriminate. And I found those souls over there. Hey Atul, how are you? With a kind of ecstasy that even if you have problems, friends, you will be out of those problems. And here we say, कसं चाललंय, बरं आहे ना, चेहरा बघा. When we ask somebody कसं चाललंय, बरं आहे ना, आपण आपलेच प्रॉब्लेम लोकांना सांगत असतो. हा आरसा आहे, खरं सांगतो आरसा आहे, विश्वास ठेवा, हा आरसा आहे. काय परमेश्वराची निर्मिती आहे हो. थोडस आपल्याला जर व्यक्ती ओळखायला कळायला लागलं ना, त्याच्या काय चाललेलं आहे हृदयात, डोक्यात आपल्याला कळतं फक्त चेहऱ्यावर. नाटक करताच येत नाही. चोरी केलेल्या माणसाच्या चेहऱ्यावर कुठेतरी चोरी केल्याचा भाव असतोच. फरक एवढाच आहे की आपल्याला ओळखता येत नाही त्याला कोण काय. Friends, before we enter the sanctum sanctorum of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, I created a background telling you the truth of this myth today, that don't exercise any logic. Let the love prevail and let understanding be the law. Where there is logic, there is no love. Where there is understanding and love, there is everything. That is all. Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram. That is the meaning. Yes, and we are going to see some more profound meanings. It's not the direct meaning. Even we say prayan, it's not just the prayan of this body. Each experience, each moment is a prayan for us. Last Saturday was last Saturday, is dead now. It might have created some ripples and some precipitates and some shapes and forms and names in you, but it is a crystallized form in the present. That moment is gone. Isn't it? Tell me. We are expressing the very kernel of our heart. We are expressing the very truth of our heart. Hence, that is all. Rest all of the shades of. We go further. I'll just take a recap of the stanzas by reading it. Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram Anoraniyam Anusmaredya Sarvasya Dhataram Achintya Rupam Sarvasya Dhataram Achintya Rupam Aditya Varnam Tamasat Parastat. Parastat is pare. Bhaktya Yukto Yoga Balena Chaiva Zor Madhye Pranamavesha Samyak Tam Param Purusham Upayati Divyam. I now understand that you wanted to join tail of the first with the head of the second. Don't worry about it. God will manage that. Just don't put it. Just let us float in ecstasy. Being is lost in becoming. So this is becoming, joining a tail with the head of the second. Just instead, let your becoming be lost in the being. That's it. So what we were discussing, where there is logic, there is no law. Where there is law, there is no law. Now we say this. In the worldly parents, we say we are fallen in love. A is fallen in love with B. I'm talking about worldly love. Why should we fall in love? कभी सोचा आपने? Because it's a fall. In God's love, we should raise ourselves in love, not fall in love. We raise in love. We rise in love. And therefore it is Utkranti. It is Unmukt. It is Uttan. Now when he talks about Prayana Kale, remember friends, there are two messages over here. You may not find in the commentaries, the popular commentaries, these are the blessings of my Guruji and the Lord of, the cherished Lord of my heart. Plus, when we say Prayan, there are two things. He wants us to remember that इस दुनिया में हमारा कुछ भी नहीं है और हम भी यहाँ permanent नहीं है. एक. And the second, it is the prayan of every moment. So when we read it, prayana kale manasa chalena bhaktya yukto yoga balena chaiva. What it means? I live my moment in sheer devotion to my cherished Lord of my heart. So I was not conscious of that moment. I am neither conscious of this moment. I'm just living that. That is the indication of prayan. It is moment to moment prayan. Manasa achalena. Manasa achalena. स्थिर मन से, जो स्थिर मन है वही वर्तमान में जीता है. अस्थिर मन एक तो भूत में होता है या भविष्य में होता है. देखो आप, I don't know how to now do this. Really, I'm not keeping well, and I must keep something for my family. And who you are to keep all this is nothing. अस्थिर मन है, या तो भविष्य में रहता है या अतीत में रहता है. वर्तमान में रहने वाला मन कभी अस्थिर. मनसा अचलेन. भक्त्या युक्तो योग बलेन चैव. भक्ति योग, भक्ति भाव से युक्त पुरुष योग बलेन, योगाभ्यास के अभ्यास द्वारा. अभी योगाभ्यास क्या है, बहुत बढ़िया चीज. देखो मैंने कहा था मैं की मुक्ति नहीं हो सकती है, मैं से मुक्ति हो सकती. मैं की मुक्ति में प्रयास है, मैं से मुक्ति में भगवान की कृपा है. मैं की मुक्ति में विशेषता है, मैं से मुक्ति में सहजता है. मैं की मुक्ति सांसारिक है, मैं से मुक्ति आध्यात्मिक है. How true it is. Do not bother what people do externally. I had a friend who used to drink and smoke, and used to say, and a wonderful friend, having the absolute realistic experience and expertise of the self, and a very non-assuming person. And people used to say, but he has got bad habits. I said, habits are external. First of all, we should not judge. Even if you are tempted to judge by our janmo ki practice se, don't judge anybody by his externality. Judgment तो चाहिए नहीं, लेकिन अगर करना ही है तो फिर भक्त वही है वर्तमान में जीता है, और जिसका भक्त्या युक्तो योग बलेन चैव मनसा अचलेन. फिर बोलते हैं भ्रोर मध्य प्राणमावेश सम्मक. दो भ्रो के बीच में प्राण लाना. नो, दो भ्रो में प्राण लाना नहीं है. तो यहां से तो लिखा हेडेक हो जाएगा, करके देखो. That is why Bhagavad Gita need not be read literally. There is a profound meaning. There are shades of meaning. There are ripples of the central meaning. है ना, दिखता है ना. भ्रोर मध्य प्राणम अवश्य सम्मक. यहाँ ये करा के भ्रोर मध्य has a specific meaning. What is it? मनः प्रसादे सौम्यत्वम. भ्रोर मध्य means हम सब self oriented हो गए. We have started our journey from contemplation, from concentration to contemplation. There are three stages: concentration, contemplation, meditation. I repeat: concentration, contemplation, meditation. चिंतन, निधिध्यासन और ध्यान. And each step is above the first. Yes, it's a structured pillar. It's a structured staircase. Now, when we say Bhror Madhya, don't go by the physical meaning of that. People notice this as, sir, headache होता है, हम अपने प्राण दो इसके बीच में लाते हैं, वो हठयोगी के लिए ठीक है. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि now we are becoming self-oriented, not selfish. यहाँ गलती हो सकती है. My life, my savings, and from my limited high pedestal, I will advise the entire world, and I will judge the entire world. No, big no. What it is? My self-orientation is my process of self-unfolding. Last time I told you, it is blossoming. Self-unfolding is ये कली है और धीरे धीरे कली. That is blossoming. So we will not use this word no self-control and this. No. How can infinite be controlled by the finite? Simple mathematics. Self is infinite, we all know. and your controlling strategies are finite. उपवास करना, 4 दिन मौन रखना. आपने देखा होगा मौन करने के बाद लोग और जेस्चर्स करते हैं, करके देखो आप, क्योंकि अंदर आपने दबा के रखा है और वो बाहर आना चाह रहा है. वो डब्बा दो, लड्डू का डब्बा दो. मैंने देखे ऐसे बहुत दादी नानी मंगलवार का मौन करते वक्त वो बताते हो लड्डू का डब्बा दो. लड्डू की डिजायर भी है और ये भी है. अरे शांत. मौन मैंने कहा था ये वाणी की तपस्या नहीं है, मौन ये मन की तपस्या है. So we can speak. Yes, you can sing a song. तुम अगर साथ देने का वादा करो, मैं यूं ही मस्त नगमे लुटाता रहूंगा. बोलो ना कभी मन से यार. अरे बहुत लोग मुझे बोलते हैं हमने बहुत हमारे जमाने में पिक्चर देखी, गाने अभी बस आजकल भगवत गीता रे करते हैं. मैंने बोला भगवत गीता नहीं पढ़ रहे आपने. दुर्घटना हो गई. आपने जिन गानों ने और सिनेमा ने आपको साथ दी थी उसको आपने छोड़ दिया और आप भगवत गीता ले रहे हो. गम उठाने के लिए मैं तो जिए. अरे ये स्पिरिचुअलिटी नहीं है. Spirituality, again I repeat, is living that moment ecstatically. You want to sing along. Make others also sing. Doesn't matter. Don't qualify. Do not qualify. But sir, वो तो जमाना था. अब पता नहीं नए जनरेशन को क्या लगेगा. We are always conscious of the world surrounding us. लगे उनको वो भी नाचेंगे देखो करके. हमने प्रयोग किया मित्रों. मैं अपने स्टूडेंट्स के साथ Wake Me Up Before You, Careless Whisper से लेकर आजकल के बिल्कुल जलेबी भाई तक सॉन्ग्स बोलता हूँ. And they say, अरे sir is our generation sir. Yes, why not? What is generation? Why are we caressing that old person now? अपनी के दिल जलता है तो जलने दे. In our old good days, we used to have wonderful LPs. Now it's all new generation is singing some all rot song. Don't say that. You're trying to implant your past on the present generation. Instead, flow with the generation. Flow with this. That is living in the present. That is why I say it is primarily Bhroor Madhyais. This is called self-orientation, nothing else. तो आजकल मैं खुद की खोज में निकला हूं. जो बोलता है खुद की खोज में निकला है वो किसी खोज में नहीं निकला. क्योंकि जब खुद की खोज चालू होती है तो खुदा की खोज चालू होती है. और जब ये खोज चालू होती है आदमी अपने आप मौन हो जाता है. बाह्य दृष्टि से खुद भी बोलेगा वो. देखो संतो कैसे सारी चीजें अपने आप मिलनसार वृत्ति से एकत्रित हो रही. So, Bhroor Madhya is not literally taking your pranas and setting them here and then complaining about the headache and then one day close everything and said, this is not my cup of tea. What is cup of tea? This is everybody's domain. In fact, it is everybody's reality. Swami Vivekananda said, each soul is potentially divine. He did not demean anybody. Despite being in the utter sensual pleasures somebody is involved in. No. Don't worry. He might be chanting A for alpha if he's in the sensory world. Doesn't matter. He will not lead to this head. ययाति की जितने बार मैंने पढ़ा मुझे वही लगा. और मैं सलाम अपने बच्चे से जवानी ली. लेकिन इतिहास कुछ बताना चाह रहा था. एक दिन यही ययाति को रियलाइज होने वाला है कि मैं कितने भी साल जीऊं अंतिम दरवाजा सबको वहीं से जा. I hope we are all going along together. So, Bhroor Madhya is not the physical meaning. It is I have started self-orientation and don't disclose it, please. अपने को हासिल करने से पहले बाहर लोगों को बताने की ज्यादा जरूरत है. घर वालों को नो आई एम ऑन माई सेल्फ जर्नी टुवर्ड्स सेल्फ. ये जर्नी टुवर्ड्स सेल्फ क्या होती है? कौन कहाँ जा रहा है? कौन कहाँ जा रहा है बताओ मुझे. My Guruji used to say, journey from self to self. That's it. कहीं जर्नी फ्रॉम यहाँ से आनी है, जर्नी फ्रॉम सेल्फ टू सेल्फ, एंड दैट कैन ओनली बी रियलाइज्ड बाय ब्लॉसमिंग. ये फ्लावर था ही कली में छिपा हुआ. नरगिस अपनी बेनूरी पे रोती है, कहीं तक जरा सा तख्ते गुलजार बनना. ये अपने आप था ही, बस उसको समय था, समय लगना था कि. इसलिए मित्रों याद रखना कि ये चीज घोर मध्य प्राणमावेश सम्यक. सम्यक एक अच्छा शब्द है जिसका एक सही मीनिंग जो संस्कृत है वो भली भांति होता है या समदृष्टि. हम कहते हैं सम्यक दृष्टि या स्वदृष्टि. सम्यक भली भांति, समझ सोच समझ के दृष्टि रखो. पहचान लो क्या चीज आपके अगल बगल वाली. कमेंट मत करो, पहचान लो और स्तब्ध हो जाए. शब्दो भवति, मत्तो भवति, तृप्तो भवति, आत्मारामो भवति. नारद भक्ति सूत्र is getting clubbed with this. Sri Krishna. It's an imperative. It's an essential commodity for all of us, for our life and for our living, that we maintain this samyak drushti. And then tam param purusham upayati divyam. upayati मतलब प्राप्त होना. और ऐसा अगर किया तो हम उस दिव्य पुरुष को प्राप्त होते हैं. अब दिव्य पुरुष क्या है? कुनी निंदो कुनी बंदो, अपने ही आत्मा रामो भवति. Yes, that दिव्य पुरुष is our नारद भक्ति सूत्र. आत्मा रामो भवति. लेकिन उसके पहले क्या है? शब्दो भवति, तृप्तो भवति. नहीं तो आत्मा रामो भवति नहीं. इसलिए the synopsis of this stanza is, start your journey towards yourself, by yourself, by following all those what we mentioned and more and beyond. It's not just a stamp, it is beyond that also. Therefore spirituality says this and furthermore, here and hereafter. It's not a finite this thing. Everybody can discover something else. आपने मुझे बोलने का मौका दिया है, हो सकता है आप भी जब बोलने लगे अलग अलग चीजें बाहर आएंगी. ये गीता हर शख्स के लिए हमारे हृदयस्थ कृष्ण ने गाई हुई, उनके लिए जो जरूरत है वो गीता है, वो उनका साथ. कभी भी याद रखें. एक जेनेरिक रूप में हम जो बात कर रहे हैं वो इंडिविजुअली ही विल सिंग फॉर अस, प्रोवाइडेड हम उनको अपने करीब रखे. कन्हैया को करीब रखो. ध्यानस्थ अंतस्थ श्री कृष्ण को जब हम साथ में रखेंगे, जीवन की हर वृत्ति, हर विचार, हर अल्फाज जिसका इजहार होगा उसका साक्षी मेरा कन्हैया होगा. और तब क्या क्या अच्छा और क्या बुरा, बस कन्हैया की बात. ये गोपी गीत का मतलब है. कभी करेंगे अपन गोपी गीत, वेणु गीत, आपने सब देखा है. हंस गीता है श्रीमद् भागवतम में, जरूर पढ़ो. मैं बार बार कहता हूँ, श्रीमद् भगवत गीता के साथ श्रीमद् भागवतम का अध्ययन करो, देखो क्या मजा आएगा. एक शक्कर है और एक शक्कर का बनाया हुआ पदार्थ है. आहा, दोनों की अपनी मिठास है. तो मैं जैसे कह रहा था कि दिव्य पुरुष वो है जो इन सब चीजों का साक्षी, इन सब चीजों की. अब एक अंतिम विषय आज की चर्चा में. अब वो कहते हैं आगे, यदक्षरं वेद विदो वदन्ति विशन्ति यतयो वीतरागा यदिच्छन्तो ब्रह्मचर्यं चरन्ति तत्ते पदं संग्रहेण प्रवक्षे. इसका थोड़ा सा लेंगे और अगली बार इसको आगे बढ़ेंगे. अपनी हर बार की एक पद्धति है हमारी, एक विशिष्ट, थोड़ा सा उसको टच करना है ताकि आप अपने अभ्यास के लिए अपने को 7 दिन इसका फायदा हो और फिर वहां से उसको उठाना है. जैसे आज हमने पहले से कविम पुराणाम से उठाया, कल अगली बार हम यदक्षरम वेद विदो से. अब वेद विदो का मतलब है जो सब वेदों को जानने वाला. ऐसा वीतराग शब्द बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये आगे देखो भगवान रोड मैप देने वाले हैं, क्या करने का. सर्वधाराणि संयम्य आगे बोलेंगे अगली बार. देखो यहाँ मन के नियंत्रण की बात की. अब लोग मन के नियंत्रण की कैसे बोलते, जैसे आप जंगल में है या आप आइसोलेटेड है, जैसे ऑल ऑफ अस आर क्वारंटाइन नाउ, so we are not facing the challenge of the world, neither pollution nor the vicissitudes of the world we are facing. Most of us, with some exceptions, are absolutely quarantined for last 2-3 months. कुछ लोग तो नीचे नहीं उतरे. What it means? It may not be the real मन संतुलन. भोग की वस्तु आपको उपलब्ध है, भोग लेने का, भोग वस्तु का भोग लेने का सामर्थ्य आप में है, भोग वस्तु संक्षिप्त मात्रा में, पर्याप्त मात्रा में आपके साथ है, और भोग ये आपको भोग वस्तु का भोग उठाने का स्वातंत्र है. देखो 3 चीजें मैंने बताई. वस्तु उपलब्ध है भोग की, भोग करने का सामर्थ्य आप में है, भोग करने का स्वातंत्र आप में है, फिर भी भोग के प्रति उदासीन होके जब आप रहते हो तो वो मन का संतुलन है. मैं कई बार कह चुका, मैंने देखा है अपनी आंखों से. गुलाब जाम रखो 70+ 80+, धीरे से इच्छा होती है थोड़ा सा, थोड़ी चव नाखोते का, वाइट नहीं है, एंजॉय. लेकिन मन के संतुलन की बात नहीं. 70 साल खाया, जरूरी नहीं कि 71वें साल में अपने को इच्छा नहीं होगी. भोग वस्तु है, भोग वस्तु का सामर्थ्य भी है, भोग वस्तु पर्याप्त मात्रा में उपलब्ध भी है, और भोग का भोग करने के लिए स्वातंत्र भी है. उसके बावजूद भोग के प्रति इंपल्सिव अट्रैक्शन न होना और एक संतुलन बना रखना, उसको कहते हैं मन का संतुलन. और इस विषय को हम अगली बार देखें. जब हमें है ही नहीं कुछ, आपने देखा ही नहीं है अभी. देखो अभी अपने को प्रॉब्लम कम हुआ है, बहुत लोग बोल रहे हैं घर में बंद है, घर का काम सुबह 2 बजे तक, ये वो, फिर खाना, फिर 2-3 घंटा नहीं. बहुत लोगों की, 50+ वालों की आदत हो गई. ईश्वर कृपा से खाने पीने की चिंता नहीं है, पर्याप्त मात्रा में बुद्धि का नियोजन करके, धन का नियोजन करके अपने लिए एक पर्याप्त परिस्थिति निर्माण करके रखी है कि इस उम्र में कोई चिंता नहीं है. तो ये शेड्यूल रहेगा. देखो, it is not necessary that we have been tested in totality. फिर से मैं कह रहा हूं और समाप्त कर रहा हूं, भोग वस्तु पर्याप्त मात्रा में उपलब्ध है, भोग वस्तु का भोग करने का सामर्थ्य हम में है, भोग वस्तु का भोग करने का स्वातंत्र हम में है. उसके बावजूद मन का संतुलन, उसके बावजूद हम उस भोग वस्तु के तरफ लालायित न होते, मन का संतुलन बना रखते हैं. ये साधना है. और इस साधना के बारे में हम अगली बार जिक्र करेंगे, जिसके लिए उन्होंने बोला है सर्वद्वाराणि संयम्य. वो द्वार क्या है, वो पर्याप्त रूप में एग्जैक्ट भगवान कृष्ण क्या कहना चाहते हैं. समय सीमा के तहत हम ईश्वर की कृपा के साथ, ईश्वर की अनुकंपा के साथ, हनुमान जी की उपस्थिति में इस गीता यज्ञ को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं. ऐसा हमारा एक भ्रम है. आपने देखा, जब क्लास नहीं होनी है तो नहीं होती है, होनी है तो होती है. इसलिए इस भ्रम में न रहते हुए ईश्वर की कृपा के साथ हम अपने आप को संतुलित बना रखेंगे. और नारद भक्ति सूत्र तथा श्रीमद् भगवद गीता का अक्षर ब्रह्म योग हमारे जीवन में उन्हीं के कृपा द्वारा उतारने की हम चेष्टा करेंगे. और जो भी विचार हमारे सम्मुख भगवान कृष्ण ने रखे हैं, उन्हें कार्यान्वित करने के लिए सहर्ष हम संकल्प है. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. हरि ओम. श्री
श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि